Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive? You guys sent in some research on the probability of life out there in the universe, and wow, some of our assumptions might need a little tweaking.
Is that right?
Yeah, we're looking at a press release. It's called A Formula for Life. New model calculates chances of intelligent beings in our universe and beyond.
Okay.
And it's based on a paper. It's called Impact of the Cosmological Constant on Past and Future Star Formation.
Sounds pretty dense.
It is, but it's super fascinating. What's wild is that this research suggests our universe might not be like the most hospitable place for life. It might actually be kind of rare.
So our universe isn't exactly the ideal spot for life to, really thrive. Huh, that's interesting.
Right, like that our universe might not be the best place for life. And this new model, it's all about dark energy, right? That force that's making everything expand faster, faster, and faster. I don't get how that ties into life at all.
Well, it's a really cool connection, actually. See, unlike the Drake equation, which tries to figure out the number of civilizations in our galaxy,
Right, right.
this model looks at dark energy and how it impacts star formation. And they use that to calculate the chances of life existing in all sorts of different universes.
So it's less about like pinpointing aliens and more about comparing which universes are more likely to have life to begin with.
Exactly. And one of the big surprises is that a universe with a lot more dark energy than ours could still have life.
Whoa, wait a minute. More dark energy
Yeah.
and life can still exist. I don't follow.
So we got to remember that stars are the building blocks for life as we know it, right? No sun, no us.
Right, makes sense.
And this model shows how quickly stars form and how that's connected to like the basic ingredients of the universe. Things like the density of dark energy. They use the amount of matter that ends up becoming stars to figure out how likely life is.
So more stars, more chances for life. But I still don't see how dark energy fits in. Wouldn't too much dark energy just rip everything apart before stars can form?
Imagine baking a cake. You need baking powder to make it rise, right? Dark energy is like that baking powder. A little bit, it's good, it makes things expand. Too much and poof, everything explodes. It's this cosmic balancing act between the outward push of dark energy and the inward pull of gravity.
Ah, I see, I see. So you need that balance.
Exactly. To get life, you need that sweet spot. Matter needs to clump together to make stars and planets and all that. And these structures need to be stable for billions of years to give life time to evolve. This model is actually suggesting that some universes might be better at making stars than ours, and that would make them more suited to life.
Okay, so you're saying our universe isn't like a star-making champion.
Well, the model predicts that in a perfect universe, about 27% of all matter would become stars.
Okay.
Our universe, only about 23%.
So we didn't ace the star-making test. But if we're not in this best universe for making stars, are we just, I don't know, a cosmic accident?
That's a really good question, and it brings us to something called the why now problem. Why are we in a universe where dark energy and matter seem to have almost equal influence? It doesn't seem like the best way to make stars.
So maybe it's all just random. This balance we see is just a cosmic coincidence.
That's what some people think, but this new model kind of throws a wrench in that. It suggests that this balance, this thing we see right now, might be unique to our specific amount of dark energy. And it might not be a thing in other universes.
Wait, so you're saying our universe, with this seemingly random balance of dark energy and matter, that it's actually really rare?
That's where this model is pointing, yeah. And it gets even wilder when you start to think about the multiverse.
So hold on. Are we going full sci-fi here? Talking about parallel universes and alternate realities.
Haha, it does sound like that, doesn't it? But this idea of a multiverse, it's a real thing in cosmology. A multiverse is a bunch of universes, each with its own unique mix of dark energy, maybe even different laws of physics.
So picture this. Countless universes, all with their own dark energy, maybe different physics, just bubbling out there somewhere.
Exactly. And if our universe is just one in this huge multiverse, this new model suggests that we live in a really unusual one. Not only are we not in the best universe for making stars, we might be in a rare kind of universe altogether.
Wow, double whammy. It's
Yeah.
a mind-blowing concept. But here's what I don't get. If there are all these universes with different amounts of dark energy, shouldn't we statistically be in one with way more dark energy than what we see?
That's a sharp observation, and it challenges something called anthropic reasoning.
Anthropic reasoning. I'm all ears.
So think of a puddle, right? And the puddle thinks, this hole I'm in fits me perfectly. It must have been made just for me. Anthropic reasoning is kind of like that. It suggests that we see the universe the way we do because if it were any different, we wouldn't be here to see it.
Oh, okay. So it's like the universe is fine-tuned for our existence. That's why we
Yeah.
see the values we do. But if there are all those other universes, that argument doesn't really hold up, does it?
Exactly. That's the problem this model brings up. The link between us and the universe might be way more complex than we thought. Maybe our universe isn't so fine-tuned after all.
This is getting deep, really deep. We went from a new formula for life to questioning our place in a possible multiverse.
And this is just the beginning. We've got lots more to unpack.
This has definitely made me think about our place in the cosmos in a whole new way. We'll be back in a bit to explore even more of these mind-bending ideas.
Welcome back. Ready for more?
Oh yeah, definitely. This idea that our universe might be this rare oddball place, it's really stuck with me. We talked about how more dark energy could lead to more stars and galaxies, but then too much would stop bigger structures like galaxy clusters from forming. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that.
Right, it's like that cosmic tug of war, dark energy pushing out, gravity pulling in. What's interesting is our universe is in this middle ground where they're pretty balanced. It might not be the best for making tons of stars overall, but it lets things get more complex.
So our universe, maybe not a star factory superstar, but it's in this sweet spot where galaxies can form and evolve. I guess we can be thankful for that. But it still makes me wonder, if our universe is so unusual, what does that say about life? Does life need a universe like ours to get started?
It really makes you think, doesn't it? We tend to look around at our universe and think, well, this is how it has to be for life, right?
It's just natural to think that way. We're here, so this must be the recipe for life, I guess.
It's a very human-centric view. But this new model, it's saying we need to think bigger. Life could happen in universes totally different from ours. Different amounts of dark energy, stars forming at different rates, even different laws of physics.
Whoa, so instead of looking for planets like Earth around stars like our sun, we should be open to life that's totally different from anything we can imagine.
Exactly. This research opens up so many possibilities. It suggests the universe, maybe the whole multiverse, is way more creative than we thought.
Wow, I'm starting to see our universe in a new light. It might be unique and even precious in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And if life is rare, well, doesn't that say something about how important it is?
That's a big question, isn't it? If the conditions for life are so specific, so unusual, maybe life itself is something really special.
It really makes you think. We talked about the Drake equation before, trying to guess the number of civilizations in our galaxy. Does this new model give us any hard numbers like that?
Remember, this new model is about comparing the chances of life in different universes, not counting alien civilizations. It doesn't replace the Drake equation, but it adds a new piece to the puzzle.
So no specific numbers, but it shows how much we still don't know about life in the universe.
Absolutely. It highlights the huge gaps in our knowledge about the cosmos and how life might exist in ways we haven't even thought of.
I'm realizing we've only just begun to explore what's out there.
And that's what makes science so exciting. Always something new to find, to learn.
This deep dive has definitely changed how I see things. What else should we be thinking about? Welcome back. My brain is still buzzing from all this. Going from this new formula for life to questioning our whole universe, it's been a lot.
Yeah, it really changes how you think about our place in things, huh? Our universe might not be the best for stars, and maybe it's even a rare one in a multiverse. It makes you wonder about life itself, you know?
It's humbling but exciting too. It's like, whoa, we're just this tiny speck of life in this massive, maybe even infinite space.
But think about it. If life is as rare and special as this research suggests, it makes us even more precious and meaningful.
You're right. It challenges this idea that we're not special, this pale blue dot thing. Maybe we are kind of special.
It's a really interesting thought. And it shows how important it is to study our planet, you know? This incredible web of life we have here. We're a product of all this cosmic history shaped by dark energy and star formation and everything else.
It's amazing when you think about it. The Big Bang, stars forming, planets, then life on Earth. It's mind-blowing.
It is, and it makes you wonder what might be out there in those other universes. If life can happen in so many different ways, who knows what it could look like?
I can't even imagine. Life made of energy, beings in different dimensions, the possibilities.
It really pushes the limits of what we think life could be.
This whole deep dive has been a real game changer. It's made me rethink everything I thought I knew about the universe and our place in it. So, where do we go from here? What's next in exploring these ideas?
There's still so much we don't know about dark energy, the multiverse, and how life begins. But this research gives us a place to start, new questions to ask, and new ways to look for answers.
Like what? Give me some examples. What are the big questions scientists will be looking at?
Well, we can look closer at how dark energy and star formation work together in different types of galaxies. We can improve our models of the universe, see if they support the idea of a multiverse. And, of course, keep searching for life beyond Earth, remembering that it might be rarer and way more diverse than we thought.
It feels like we're entering a whole new era of discovery. I'm excited to see what comes next.
Me too! It's a reminder that our journey to understand the universe and ourselves, it's not over. There's always more to learn, to explore, and to wonder about.
This deep dive has definitely left me with a sense of wonder. And, we covered a lot. A new formula for life, the possibility of a multiverse. It's a lot to process. But one question keeps coming back to me. If our universe isn't the best for making stars, and if life is rare, what does that mean for us? What's our purpose, our responsibility as intelligent beings? I'll be thinking about that for a while.
That's a really deep question. And as we learn more about the universe and ourselves, it's a question we all need to think about.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. Keep looking up and keep those big questions coming.